Love, 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 97. Yeah. Love, 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 97. Yeah. Love, 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 97. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, hold on. Oh, there we go. This is Solex, and you can find me at Solex.me. Solex.me. And if you're watching these videos, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you give me one of these? Yo, give me one of these. And share. Would you just share your toys, please? Okay, share them. Okay, share and like. Share and like. Yeah. I knew it was going to go more than just 1 minute. I knew. The mirror that's inside you. And, awareness. Because I think when people if you're listening to these videos, you're really starting to take a good look at yourself. Listening to I'm really listening to them in succession. You kind of help, but be transformed if you start to take some of this stuff in and really start to take a cold-hearted look at yourself. Not necessarily a cold-hearted look at you, but I don't know. What's the word? A cold-hearted look? I mean, it was a cold-hearted look. It was a cold-hearted look. I mean, just a really strong, firm look at yourself when you start to take a look at your behavior and the things that you're saying. In the first video, I talked about a person that was, sitting there saying negative things about people and then sitting there saying it was a joke. And awareness. I want awareness for you, and I want awareness for everybody else too. And you see somebody doing that. And the truth, when you start to notice this, is that you can blatantly see that that's a person that doesn't really love themselves. That's not a person that really accepts themselves for who they are. When they have a need to reflect out certain negativities towards other people, that's a great display of somebody that doesn't really care about themselves or love themselves. Because if they did, they wouldn't do those things. I mean, that's a great deal of awareness. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about comes from this. Bullying. Bullying. B-U-L-L. Bullying. You start to see people out there that are bullying other people. I mean, is that a reflection from a mirror that's inside of them? Think about that one. If you've been listening to these videos in succession, you listen especially to the previous two to these. Please listen to all of them in succession. But if you're listening to the previous two to these, I hope you are. You start seeing somebody that's a bully. Somebody that's trying to reflect pain onto other people. What's that a reflection of? A reflection of a person that's full of pain. Somebody that's bullying and trying to push and trying to, control others and trying to bully and control, bully and control. That's nothing but a person that's really kind of full of pain. I mean, I have to honestly say that was definitely me too. I'll admit it. I'm not perfect, but I mean, I did whatever I did at whatever level that I did, and I'd have to say that, quite honestly, when you figure out yourself, you can really kind of understand just how everybody else ticks too. Because we're all human beings, right? Yep. And once you find out how you tick, you can pretty much know that that's just about how everybody else ticks too, because it's a commonality of humanism. It's commonality of humanism. Mm-hmm. It's human traits. Yes. So you start to see somebody that's out there bullying, and I mean, when you start to watch people act out. I was talking about a person in the very first video. I was talking about the mirror kind of thing. The mirror that's inside you, and the kind of person that was kind of doing that thing. And I said to them, okay, here's your homework. And there's really no due date or anything. It's just it's just your homework to do. Well, I know you're already at home, but do this kind of as a homework thing in your life to bring about even more awareness that you can start to, when you start paying attention to what other people are saying about themselves and what everybody's thinking about themselves and how they project themselves, and you can know right away what's going on inside that person just by how their behavior. And if there's so much display of the negativity that's being projected out there, that should give you a really good insight to the level of the internal pain that's going on in people. I mean, the world is full of pain. The world's full of pain and trying to somehow get control. Because if I can get control of things, then I'm in charge, and then now I can feel better because I'm in charge, and I can feel better because I'm in charge, which is kind of bullying, right? Trying to control people, trying to get them to do what you want to do, try to put fear into people so you can try to get them to do what you want to do, try to scare people into doing what you want to do so that you can feel comfortable, so that somehow, so you can feel dysfunctionally comfortable, so you can get this dysfunctional comfortability for yourself, the dysfunctional comfortability for yourself, because, when you can cause pain or try to control somebody else and be successful with it, what do you get inside? A feeling of some sort of level of self-satisfaction. Don't you? I mean, don't you? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. That's why people do it. They try to control people. They try to bring other people down, which is kind of bullying, and they try to bring everybody else down. And what does it do? It gives them a sort of self-satisfaction feeling for themselves. Now, listen up here. Quit pointing the finger at others and keep that finger pointed back at you, and quit allowing yourself to be that mirror that is a reflection. To sit there and think for 1 minute that you can point out the aspects of somebody else and sit there and point and then try to compare yourself to them so that you can feel better because you're not doing that. Look at what they're doing and I don't do that. I feel better about myself. I feel better because look what they did and what they're doing is just horrible. No, there's still that mirror. And that mirror ain't going away. And that mirror ain't going away. You're never going to get rid of it. You're never going to get rid of it. So when we talk about bullying, you talk about you can sit there and we think bullying. We associate that with children. But it happens with adults too. But with children, and when you see a child doing that, don't let a parent out there even make any particular kind of excuse to the fact that if they have a child that's a bully, there's something going on in that household that's causing that child to feel less than. Somewhere along the way. And you don't even try me, man. Don't even try me because, we are human beings and we all kind of tick to some real basic human psychology operations of things about us. We all operate on a basic level of human psychologies. Basic. So whenever you see that there's a child out there that's bullying, there's something going on in that household that's causing them to feel less than in their own lives. Therefore, they reflect that mirror out there onto other people by either trying to control them or hurt them. Because they're feeling controlled and they're feeling hurt. It's the mirror. 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 There's that. Everything is a reflection that's going on inside of that person, whether it's pain, discontent, displeasure, lack of love. There's a mirror inside you, and you ain't gonna escape it. Nope.